You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was The Faces, Miss Judy's Farm, track 1 on the album Never, Nods as Good as a Wink to a Blind Horse. It is 5 after 12 bells, and my guest is Paul Tollett and Nic Adler. How are you?
We're doing well.
Doing real good.
Yeah? You're doing the rounds to get this out there?
Yeah, we got a festival to sell, so we're selling it.
Yeah, it's good. So do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we're doing a festival in Pasadena. There's 2 18-hole golf courses next to the Rose Bowl, and it's beautiful. Oak trees, just as gorgeous as it gets. And Nic and I went to a UCLA game there. We were sitting in just tailgating. We're like, this is a good spot for a festival right here. And it's taken us 3 years to get through the process.
Yeah.
Get the trust of the community, and to get a plan of what type of music we were going to do. So we're out there announcing it now. Finally.
So this year.
This year, yeah, June 24 and 25.
I guess that's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Saturday and a Sunday. So nice and what's great about it is a lot of the other festivals we do are far away.
Yeah.
And this one, stay at home and come back, go back home. So
Yeah.
it's like makes it super convenient. It's your backyard, Pasadena.
Do you think a lot of people come from all over?
I think so, because it has a different type of, this lineup has, rock, singer, songwriter, blues, jazz, funk. So I think there'll be some people who travel.
Yeah. More my cup of tea, this is.
Yeah, I think it's, with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers and Mumford and Sons, it's a little bit of everything, but within a certain hue.
So on the Saturday, it's Tom Petty.
Alabama Shakes and the Meters, Dawes. Then on Sunday, you got Mumford and Sons, Weezer, the Shins, Fitz and the Tantrums.
So this is like the another, what would you call it, as opposed to Coachella, where it's all, this is like the if you like this, what's the word? Give me a word.
I don't know what the word is, but I think there's a lot of people who've been to Coachella, and maybe they're not going back right now. We've been around 18 years, so it's like it's okay to like have other tastes too.
Yeah.
And we just felt like there's an opening. We co-promote the New Orleans Jazz Festival down in New Orleans, obviously, and it just has such a great feel to it. All these different types of music. And we thought, like, if we can get some of that for a festival in Pasadena, we think it might hit the mark.
Yeah.
I think also, not that there's not a lot of thinking going into this, but you don't have to overthink this. It's good music, real players, great food, beautiful setting, right in the backyard. Kind of, you're right there. It's easy to get to. Everyone's been to the Rose Bowl before.
Yeah. It's going to be hot.
Could be hot.
June.
Yep. Ready for summer.
Yeah.
But there's these big.
You got some hose pipes?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll tell you what we have is the oak trees.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just covered in oak trees.
Oh.
It's just, the shade is just beautiful there.
Oh, okay.
But we were down there in June, like down in that, they call it the Arroyo Seco, down in that little valley there. The temperature's like really nice down in there.
Yeah. Can you get me a ticket?
We can get you in.
Yeah.
The full Monty?
Full Monte. Be careful with that one.
We're actually going to be
Nick
giving
might take
away.
it serious.
We'll give away a pair of tickets on the show today, Steve. As
Yeah.
well.
When are we doing that?
A little later in the show. And by the way, if our audience doesn't know, Paul Tollett is the founder of Coachella Festival, Stagecoach, Desert Trip, among other things. Nic Adler, he's the director of the Arroyo Seco Weekend and founder of the Sunset Strip Music Festival, owner of the Roxy Theater.
I've known Nick since he was nothing,
Yep.
like really young.
Yeah. Real young.
Because his dad, Lou Adler, did the movie Ladies and Gentlemen, The Fabulous Stains up in Canada. You never came up there, did you?
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember
Yeah,
seeing
they took
you.
me out of school.
How old was you?
Good parenting.
What was I, 6 or 7?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was young.
And your brother, did he come with you?
Cisco?
Yeah.
Yep, it was Cisco and I. I remember that. Was that Toronto or Vancouver?
Vancouver.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
I was young.
Shame on you.
Still young.
I remember you.
Yeah.
You and Cookie.
Yeah, it was a trip. Like I was saying earlier, I had your dad on on the box, and we was talking a lot about that. What a crazy time that was. There was a lot of crazy stuff happening when we were doing that movie.
I heard about the hotel. Was a crazy place to be.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get the bill for that. That would have been a lot. That would have been a lot. But so, and you're still doing the other ones, right? Coachella.
Yeah, we decided to keep that going.
For good reason.
Yeah, people love that show.
And you got Stagecoach.
Yeah, it's kind of the country version of Coachella, the
Yeah.
country cousin.
Yeah, I see pictures. I like the way the birds look better at that one.
A lot of aviary out there. Yeah.
More my cup of tea. Someone thinks it's funny.
Those type of birds. Okay.
And you got the what's it called? The Old Cella, which was
Yeah.
a first.
Yeah, Desert Trip, Old Cella, whatever you need to call it.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I think my favorite show I've ever promoted.
that one.
It was just so great. You know, we love Coachella, of course, but as like a concert focused goes, that was just everything right in our book. You know, like how we judge it.
Yeah, and it was more along the same lines as far as bands.
Yeah, it was 2 per day, the same type of, same era. Of
That's what I
bands,
mean, yeah.
You know, heavy catalogs. You know, you can't even compete with those catalogs that they have, and the touring history. It's crazy. Those bands just kept going the whole time. You know.
Yeah,
Just awesome.
you're gonna do that again?
That's I'd love to do that every weekend if I could. You got to be careful. You want to make sure you live up to what that one was.
Yeah.
So we got our thinking cap on.
Is there any other bands though that you didn't use the same bands and the same level?
I think it'd be a different group,
Yeah,
different set.
yeah. How much would you give Sex Pistols to play?
All the marbles.
Really?
I love that band. Come on.
Let's play some music. We're here with Paul Tollett and Nic Adler on Jonesy's Jukebox, and we're going to play a bit of Tom Petty, Anything That's Rock and Roll.